Good afternoon. Welcome to the awards ceremony for the Norwich Regional History Day contest. My name is Rebecca Tabor, and I'm pleased to welcome you to this afternoon's awards ceremony. I'd like to start by introducing our 2019 State Troubadour, Nikita Waller, as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Nikita, for the beautiful music. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to today's awards ceremony. I'd like to begin by offering my congratulations to each and every student who participated in the Norwich contest. Today we'll only be announcing a few names, but every student who participated should be extremely proud of themselves. It's not been an easy few years, and you've persevered and created amazing projects. I'd also like to thank your teachers who helped you through the History Day process, and thank all of the volunteers who judged your projects. As you know, Connecticut History Day is one of the 58 affiliate programs of National History Day, and it's managed in Connecticut by the organization I work for, the Connecticut Democracy Center. We are extremely fortunate to receive major funding and to work in partnership with Connecticut Humanities. And it's my pleasure to introduce the Executive Director of Connecticut Humanities, Dr. Jason Mancini.
Welcome to the awards ceremony for Connecticut History Day. I'm Dr. Jason Mancini, and I'm the Executive Director at Connecticut Humanities. On behalf of my Board of Directors and staff, I congratulate all of the History Day participants and award winners. Connecticut Humanities loves Connecticut History Day, so much that we've recently invested more funding in our partnership so that more kids in more Connecticut communities can participate. The founding legislation for the National Endowment for the Humanities states that democracy demands wisdom. Indeed, it does. It also demands that we be able to discuss our thoughts and ideas, even if we don't agree. The theme of History Day this year, Debate and Diplomacy in History, Successes, Failures, Consequences, is urgently needed as our nation and our world learn to navigate some of the most pressing issues of our time. As participants in this program, you have learned about how others in history have overcome obstacles, found ways to compromise, had successes or made mistakes, and learned from the challenges. One day, in the not too distant future, you will be our leaders and our decision makers. What lessons have you learned that will make our world, our democracy, better, stronger, and more resilient? At Connecticut Humanities, we applaud you for the work you're doing as part of Connecticut History Day. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Mancini. I'd next like to introduce messages of congratulations, beginning with Lieutenant Governor Susan Bicewicz, followed by other members of the local state delegation.
I'm Susan Bicewicz, Lieutenant Governor of Connecticut. I'm so happy to be able to speak to you on this special and important occasion. On behalf of Governor Lamont and me, we'd like to wish everyone a happy Connecticut History Day. I also want to extend my most heartfelt congratulations to our state's History Day participants. I know that for all the students here today, this project took months of work and dedication. Regardless of who advances on to the state contest, you should all be proud of yourselves and what you have accomplished. Even for those who do not advance forward, Connecticut history has so much to offer. Today marks a day of historical exploration and creative expression for many students. This is truly an example of a time where the journey matters just as much, if not more, than the destination. By that, I'm referencing how it is impressive to see so many middle and high school students eager to learn about our history and engage in research and scholarship. This program allows students and teachers to come together from all over the state, as well as museums and scholars, to support young people contributing to learning and history. It's exciting to see students share what they're passionate about while extending their range of interests and teaching others to analyze history. History allows us to have a better understanding of the world. Through it, we learn how past societies, governments, ideologies, and cultures developed. We can also analyze how they may have operated and changed over time. History informs us about our past world and life while shedding light on both the future and the present. Through this program, students can become more well-rounded people by understanding historical identities, learning from past mistakes, and being inspired to change the world for the better. For example, a personal role model of mine is someone from Connecticut's history, our state's first elected female governor, Ella Grasso. The history of the world and where we live helps us paint a detailed picture of where we stand today. Historical figures we admire can also inspire us to dream bigger and to achieve our goals. I hope you will continue your work with history. We need your great ideas to keep us moving forward. Good luck to those participating in the regional contest, and thank you to the Connecticut Democracy Center for hosting this program. Happy Connecticut History Day.
Hello everyone, I'm Mayor Pete Nystrom here in the city of Norwich. I want to congratulate our students who are participating in Connecticut History Day. They are working with the Connecticut Old State House in downtown Hartford. It's a program that gives them the opportunity to review their own history, whether it be across the state or here in the city of Norwich. I'm looking forward to seeing some of them move forward to the winner's circle. So again, I want to thank them for being part of this, because learning about our history is so ever important. God bless, take care.
Thank you for those messages of congratulations. I'd like to thank my colleagues at the Connecticut Democracy Center and especially my colleagues at the Connecticut Network, who have helped us in so many ways technically, but also my colleagues at CTDC, who have helped in a myriad of ways with the program this year, and I wanted to pass on congratulations from our Executive Director of Connecticut's Old State House, Sally Whipple. One of the really fun parts of my job is the opportunity to work with a great team of regional coordinators. I've known the Norwich regional coordinator, Liz Porter, for maybe more years than we'd cared to admit at this point. But even way back when I first met her, I think it was in 1999, but even when we first met, she was and continues to be a passionate supporter of History Day, passionate about students' work and encouraging them to do their very best. So it's my pleasure to introduce Liz Porter.
Thank you, Rebecca. It's always been my pleasure to be a part of this program, and I absolutely love History Day. As many of you know, those that I've got to work with this year, and I want to say congratulations to everybody. I know it's been a year. We've done a lot of work. So congratulations, well done, and I guess we get started. So Rebecca, you can start us with the awards.
Absolutely. I know this is what everyone has been waiting for, right? I can hear the cheers out there. So we are going to start with the award ceremony. I just want to say, as we announce the winners, please forgive us if we've mispronounced your name, your teacher, or your title. We're doing our best. So please don't take it personally if we mispronounce something. And just as a reminder, those students whose names are called will be eligible for the state contest, and we'll be sending out information about that. So let's get started with papers. In junior paper, in third place, the project is The Debate, Is Space Exploration Necessary? The student is Samantha Morin, and Samantha is a student at Groton Middle School. The teacher is Patricia Snyder. In second place, the project is the Lend-Lease Program Debate by Gracie Noland, also a student at Groton Middle School, and the teacher is Patricia Snyder. And then in first place, the project is 32 versus 33, Saviors of the NBA, an examination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson's impact on the NBA by Rowan Vitale. Rowan is a student at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School in East Haddam, and the teachers are Andrew Riccio and Tina Bernard. Moving on to senior papers, in third place, the project is American Diplomacy in Berlin, an examination of the fall of the wall by Bailey Miller. Bailey is a student at Wyndham Technical High School in Willington, and actually in Willimantic, I should say, and the teacher is Rachel Rendu. In second place, the project is an examination of United States-Russian relations from the Manhattan Project throughout present day. The student is Alexander Moore. Alexander is a student at Pine Point School in Stonington, Connecticut, and the teacher is Christopher Hurtgen. In first place, the project is Congress and the Treaty of Versailles by Natalia Grant. Natalia is a student at Norwich Free Academy, and the teacher is Lorraine Dooley. Moving on to documentary. For junior group documentary, in second place, the project is 9/11, The Day That Changed History by Aidan Carpatino and Matthew Mossberg Philhauer. They are students at Old Lyme Middle School. The teacher is William Eidman. In first place, the project is Magic Johnson's Playbook to Raise Awareness for AIDS. The students are Connor Vautrain and Harrison Kleefeld. They are students at Old Lyme Middle School. The teachers are William Eidman and Jamie Ottavano. Moving on to senior group documentary. In third place, the project is The Debate on the Impact of McCarthyism, an Attack of Human Rights. The students are Alexis Boyer and Delaney Phelps. They are students at Norwich Free Academy. Their teacher is Lorraine Dooley. In second place, the project is One Small Step Towards Ending the Cold War, One Giant Leap for Space Exploration. The students are Riley Levine and Emily Kubanski. They are students at Norwich Free Academy. Their teacher is Lorraine Dooley. And in first place, the project is The Chinese Exclusion Act, Human, if not American, debates about American ideals, identity, and immigration. The students are Hannah Kwan, Kieran Perpetua, Yutong Zhang, and they are students at Norwich Free Academy, again with Mrs. Dooley. Moving on to junior individual documentary. In third place, the project is Charles Darwin, The Theory of Evolution. The student is Warren Voles, and Warren is a student at Old Lyme Middle School. The teacher is William Eidman. In second place, the project is Eunice Kennedy Shriver, The Creation of the Special Olympics as an Outlet for Athletic Equality. The student is Lily John, and Lily is a student at Nathan Hale-Ray Middle School, with the teacher being Nicole DeFabio. And in first place, the project is The Olympic Boycott Debate of 1936, Changing the Face of Discrimination Through Diplomacy by Kaylin Camby. Kaylin is a student at Nathan Hale-Ray Middle School, and the teacher is Andrew Riccio. Moving on to senior individual documentary. In second place, the project is United States versus Paramount Pictures Incorporated, Adjusting Rulings for the Modern Day. The student is Chris Turner. Chris is a student at Norwich Free Academy, and the teacher is William Howard. And in first place, the project is Paving the Way or Spoiling the Day, The Unintended Consequences of FDR's Agricultural Adjustment Act by Brendan Bezanson. Brendan is a student at Norwich Free Academy, and the teacher is William Howard. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz to announce the rest.
Here we go. The category is Senior Group Performance. And the title of the entry is Debate and Diplomacy, the Diplomatic Disaster of the Convention of 1968. The students are Aria DeGrazio and Olivia Henry from NFA, Norwich Free Academy, and their teacher is William Howard. And in first place, the entry is Friendship on the Rocks, the Scopes Trial and its Effects on the American Community by Anna Ricketts and Rachel Orcutt from Norwich Free Academy. Their teacher is Lorraine Dooley. Sorry about that. Senior Individual Performance. In third place, from Norwich Free Academy, the entry is The First Illegal Immigrants. Alyssa Newsom is the student. The teacher is William Howard. In second place, the entry is The Destruction of Indigenous Cultures Through Canadian Residential Schools. The student is Cecilia Zimbelman from Pine Point School, and the teacher is Christopher Hurtgen. And in first place, The Effects of the Declaration of Sentiments Had of the Public and the Suffrage Movement. From Pine Point School, the student is Hannah Satrin, and Chris Hurtgen is the teacher. Next, in Junior Group Exhibit. In third place, we have The Assassination of JFK. From student is Meredith Thompson and Thomas Kelly. They are from Old Lyme Middle School, and their teacher is William Eidman. In second place is The Bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, The Origin of the Atomic Diplomacy, from Old Lyme Middle School. The students are Sophia DeMacchio and Tessa Grethel. The teacher is William Eidman. And in first place, the exhibit is Anita Hill and the Fight to Stop the Blame on Women. From Old Lyme Middle School, this is Nina Nichols, Zoe Brunza, Emma Singleton, and their teachers are William Eidman and Jamie Ottaviano. We'll have that screen up for you later. In next category is Senior Group Exhibit. In third place, from Norwich Free Academy, we have Wilson versus the People versus the World, Catherine Gruby and Carissa Testot from and their teacher is William Howard. In second place, also from Norwich Free Academy, Roe versus Wade, the abortion debate, Rachel Martin and Leah Menke. Their teacher is William Howard. And in first place, the debate on fair labor laws, Radium Girls in Connecticut and Beyond, Anaya Diaz and Olivia Beers from Wyndham Technical High School, and their teacher is Rachel Rindo. Next is Junior Individual Exhibit. In third place, the title of the entry is The Black 14 from Nathan Hale Ray Middle School, Leah Scott, and their teacher is Tina Bernard. In second place, The Debate of Radium and Diplomacy of Its Evil from Nathan Hale Ray Middle School, Kira Rand. Teacher is Andrew Ricicchio. Sorry about that, Andrew. And in first place, from Old Lyme Middle School, the exhibit is Silent Spring, Rachel Carson's Fight to Ban DDT. Grace Osborne is the winner, and the teacher is William Eidman. Senior Individual Exhibit is the next category. In third place, from Wyndham Technical High School, The Politics of Competition, the 1980 Olympic Boycott. The student is Caitlin Ferris. Teacher is Rachel Rindo. In second place, from Norwich Free Academy, The Failed Diplomacy of the United States During the Holocaust. Caroline Holmberg is the student, and Kelly Kuhl is the teacher. And in first place, also from Norwich Free Academy, Duck Diplomacy, How Walt Disney Saved FDR's Good Neighbor Policy. The student is Joseph Cook, and the teacher is Lorraine Dooley. And now Ms. Tabor will take over to finish up the categories.
Thank you. We're going to move on to our last category, which is websites. And starting with junior group websites in third place. The project is Title IX by Maddie Curtis and Lauren Drozd. They are students at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School, and their teacher is Andrew Riccio. In second place, the project is Idea, Shaping Education by CJ Zapatica, Sebastian Lopez Bravo, and Gabrielle Waldo. They are students at Old Lyme Middle School. Their teacher is William Eidman. And in first place, the project is Sister Kenny, the debate over the Kenny method. The students are Molly Beach and Faith Kellers. They are students at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School, and their teacher is Nicole DeFabio. In senior group websites, in second place, the project is The Ethicality of Using Nuclear Weapons in War by Stephen Lee and Ethan Manfredi. They're students at Norwich Free Academy, and their teacher is William Howard. In first place, the project is Cold War Espionage, Spying Successes and Consequences. The students are Joseph Combs and Ray Combs. They are students at Norwich Free Academy, and their teacher is Peter Rodriguez. For junior individual website, in third place, the project is The Debate Around Working Women in Our Continuous Attempts at Diplomacy. The student is Isabella Laban, and she is a student at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School. The teacher is Nicole DeFabio. In second place, the project is Malcolm X versus J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. The student is Jackson Libero, and Jackson is a student at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School, again with Nicole DeFabio. And in first place, the project is To Drink or Not to Drink, the debate over prohibition by Arwen Little. Arwen is a student at Nathan Hale Ray Middle School with Andrew Riccio as the teacher. And now, like all good things, everything comes to an end. And so we will finish up with the winners for senior individual website. In second place, the project is Chinese Exclusion Act, Immigration Immobilized by Jeffrey Lee. Jeffrey is a student at Norwich Free Academy. The teacher is William Howard. And in first place, the project is Griswold versus Connecticut. The Government is My Husband by Kara Coing. And Kara is a student at Norwich Free Academy. And the teacher is Lorraine Dooley. For all of the students whose names we called today, you are invited to participate in the state contest, which will be taking place virtually beginning in the middle of April, although we will have an in-person showcase event and award ceremony on Saturday, April the 30th, which we hope you'll join us for. We will be sending out emails on Monday with further information. I would encourage the students who are continuing on in their History Day journey to use the feedback from judges to continue to work on your projects, to improve them, to reach out to your teachers, to your regional coordinator, and to others for assistance as we encourage you to make changes to your projects and continue their improvement. I'd like to conclude by congratulating all of the students who participated in today's contest. And for those of you who are wondering, we will get your medals to you eventually. We're figuring out how we're going to do that exactly. But you will get them. And we would like to congratulate all of the students who worked so hard to complete a project. Thank you for joining us for the award ceremony today. We are going to end today's awards with another musical performance by Nikita Waller. Enjoy the music. Thanks for participating. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
There'll be some hard times. Just promise that you won't give up. If it takes all day, hold on. You'll get close to an answer. There'll be some long nights that you cry yourself to sleep. You just gotta be strong. Hang on in there. You'll get close to an answer. And I know that I've been blessed. Heart beating in my chest. A feeling that I can't express. I'm grateful. Celebrate. Celebrate. I'm happy that I have another day. Celebrate. Celebrate. And nothing's gonna take my joy from me. Celebrate, celebrate. I'm happy that I have another day. Trouble don't last always. The sun will pass you by. Let your heart be free. Reach for me and we'll get through this together. Life can open many doors. You don't have to never be scared. I know a couple closed before, there's a million more. One day you'll get in, oh, and I know that I've been blessed. Heart beating in my chest, a feeling that I can't express. I'm grateful. Celebrate, celebrate. I'm happy that I have another day. Celebrate, celebrate. And nothing's gonna take my joy from me. Celebrate, celebrate. I'm happy that I have another day. Celebrate.
This song is for us to stay strong. This song is for us to hold on.
Hold on, hold on. This song is for us to stay strong. This song is for us to hold on. Hold on, hold gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.